Hello, welcome to a Monday Good Ass Feed, where we've got a hot sauce review for you. This is a product out of Napa, California, one of my very, very favorite small businesses to spend my money at, Rancho Gordo. This is their gay Caballero hot sauce, labeled very hot, and it contains an interesting blend of, apple cider vinegar, water, one of my favorite peppers, arbol, chili powder, spices, garlic powder, sea salt. That's it. Straightforward, simple, no BS. And Rancho Gordo is like my favorite place to go to for like just really, really high quality ingredients of like a Tex-Mex or Mexican variety. Their beans are all like amazing heirloom beans, and all their spices. I'll put a link to the page, but you got to check them out because, man, of all the businesses that have sold me food products, the Rancho Gordo's got to be one of the very best. And they're not paying me. This isn't a paid endorsement. We bought this stuff fair and square, but I love it so much. And I can't say enough about their beans. Holy crap, their beans are good. But let's find out about this one. Interesting. You get the arbol. They have this like unmistakable earthy kind of aroma, a little bit smoky, but not quite, more just earthy, but slightly tangy. And you get the apple cider vinegar. It's a little bit of a funky note to it. I think I pick up something like cinnamon. Maybe a little. It almost smells a little bit like garam masala. Yeah, or get like maybe a hint of clove. It's hard to say. There's a lot going on. There's a bunch of spices in here, but it ends up to me smelling a little bit like garam masala, which is like kind of clove forward. And you think of like aromatics, like not strictly cinnamon, but like that spiced in the Western Hemisphere. We think of like, or North America, we think of like holiday food. But yeah, it's got that kind of aroma to it. Cheers, YouTube. It tastes very, very intensely of arbol, like very intensely. And there's actually so much dried spice in it, of varying types, that it's a little bit gritty. And that's not necessarily a bad thing, but it is kind of an odd mouthfeel, if you think about it. Just having that, like, this is kind of a looser sauce. Like, it's not super thick. It does have a nice like consistency. It's a little bit on the creamy side, but it's still easily pourable. But it's a little bit gritty. Like, it's kind of a bummer, but the flavor, it tastes like it smells. You get this like spiced kind of experience, but you get a really, man, when you get it in your mouth, like the intensity of the arbol is really, really something else. Because it's just this like super deep, rich, earthy chili flavor. Yeah. So it's pretty good. It's pretty good. It's it might be over spiced a little bit, just in the sense that it's almost kind of dry. Like, it tastes like it hasn't quite integrated. Yeah, and you kind of almost feel like you're getting like seasoning powder like in your teeth and stuff. And so man, that, you know, I stand by Rancho Gordo. Like, I love their beans. The other hot sauce I had a little while back, one of their other very hot ones was pretty good. This one, I think it's a good idea, but I think it's got too much dry seasoning in it, to the extent that it's like sand. And the flavor is nice, but it comes across like maybe a little bit too much of dried powdered pepper, because I don't know, like, you can't really have too much fresh pepper in a hot sauce, like, but for texture purposes, you can get a little too much dry ingredients and not enough liquid. And I think that's what happened here. It has a nice flavor. It's a little bit overwhelming. Like, I don't know that you could put it on much, like, other than like really flavorful, strong, flourful things like red meats, you know, or mole or something like that already has like a really seriously powerful flavor to compete with it, because it's so strong that I think it would overpower damn near anything you put it on otherwise. But man, it's hard to recommend. Dang. You know, I love Rancho Gordo, but God, I'm not big on this one. They backed off in the seasoning a little bit. I think it would fix a lot of stuff. Like I think that would solve the vast majority of the issues because it wouldn't be so gritty, and I don't think it would be quite so overpowering. Yeah. So if you change that, I think I could recommend it. But in its current form, I don't think I can because it's just a little too gritty. It's too bad. It could be a batch thing too. So there could be like 800 million perfectly perfect bottles of this, and I got a funky batch or something. But yeah, I gotta stand by what's in front of me. Yeah, it's not a little too gritty. Can't say I recommend. Bummer, dude. But every now and then, I'm here to protect you from buying something you might not like. But you know, you should check out Rancho Gordo by all means. Excuse me. And these they're heirloom black beans. I've got a stash over here. I wanted just to make sure that you understand like how much I love Rancho Gordo, despite the fact that I'm saying these things. We've got beans. We got some hominy. Beans, and beans. We've got a lot of their beans, and they're all freaking absolutely. I mean, they're the best beans I've ever had, and they have tons of varieties of beans I've never ever heard of. And I have to recommend that you just literally go and buy like all the beans on the website. Oh no, because they're so good. I didn't think this through, but yeah. That being said, go over to their website, check it out. You know, if you're a bean head, if you eat a lot of beans, this is the perfect place to get your beans because they're freaking amazing. On the hot sauce side, though, I can't say I recommend Caballero. It's a good idea. I love arbol peppers. A little too gritty, a little too much. It was a little too over. I think there's just too much powdered seasonings in there. So close, but not quite. But yeah. Check out Rancho Gordo, and thanks for watching. You know, click subscribe if you haven't already. New hot sauce reviews, lots of different spicy type experiences. Also other things besides. I've been a little bit back on the spicy kick as pepper season's coming back in, but I'm going to keep on doing some video game videos as well as some music. I got a couple of songs coming up that you can check out. And Friday will be the posting of the Choco Challenge Part 2, the White Lightning, world's hottest chocolate, whatever, from Fuego Box. Proceeds going to support meals for people in this trouble time that we're in. And so, yeah, we're going to be diving into that on Friday. So click subscribe, click the bell. You'll be notified on Wednesday when the video comes out, as well as on Friday when the Thunderdome Fuego Box Challenge goes down. And many other things besides. And click like if you enjoyed this slightly brief hot sauce review video. I appreciate you. Thanks for watching, and I'll catch you next time on Good Ass Feed.